Hey, what's up guys, Rivera94 back with another action figure review, and today we continue on with the Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave of House of X Marvel Legends. We have Cyclops. So through the window packaging we can see the product within. We have Cyclops and some accessories along with the Build-A-Figure piece. The side, we get the side art of the wave, or of the figure I should say. We have Cyclops, so that looks very nice, I like that. In the back side we get the rest of the wave, along with that same image, just a little bit more expanded, and we have a read-up on the top that reads, Cyclops assembles a team of mutants to destroy the Mother Mold and vanquish the Sentinel threat. Speaking of Sentinels, we are that much closer to building our Sentinel Build-A-Figure, and we're that much closer to receiving our HasLab Sentinel project. I think that comes out later this year, so very exciting times for Marvel Legends collectors. Those who want to grab this wave, you could do so using the link down below, where you can order yourself a set of the Sentinel House of X Marvel Legends. Alright guys, and here is Cyclops out of the box, and I'm liking this figure a lot more than I was anticipating, to be honest, because to me it was just another Cyclops. Here we go. I have Cyclops in my collection, but this figure looks great in hand. Although he does sport an old body mold, this is the Bucky Cap mold for the most part. It's still a great looking figure. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job with this, and I'm actually happy with this. So let's just get into it here. Let's take a closer look at Cyclops. So up close, we have a look at the head sculpt, and the expression isn't anything dramatic or drastic, but it's nice enough for me to really enjoy this face sculpt. I think it's great. I think it came out good. They sculpted it nice. One thing I do notice though, and it's hard to pick up right now on the camera, but I can tell that the head sculpt was just a blue plastic mold and they painted the skin tone on it, so I can see that maybe my figure needed one more coat of skin paint. Because I can kind of see a little bit of the dark blue in the underneath the skin. But it's very hard to pick up, especially on the camera, so I don't think it's a big deal from far away. But would have been nice to get one more coat and have that completely covered. Maybe it's just my figure. But anyways, let's go down. The blue line work is amazing. I don't see any issues with that. They've been improving quite a bit with their paint and the line work on their figures, so it looks great. The belt is painted, which is nice. Got the silver red, and the little buttons on the pouches are painted too, all the way around, which is always a nice touch. Such a small detail, and it's always a nice little touch to have. The forearm has some paint too, going down to the legs and to the shin, to the back here. So as you see, very familiar body mold here. A lot of people are tired of it. I don't care. I like this body mold. I don't mind it. If they use it right, then it's fine. So if you want a more expressive face, here we have our alternate head that comes with Cyclops, and it is this face right here. So we got the teeth exposed. He is shooting out his beam from his visor, and right now it's just a empty peg peg hole, because we have an effect piece that we peg into the head so we can have him shooting the actual effect right out, and that looks very good. I really am pleased with this. You can see it's sculpted on the top there. It looks very, very nice. So you cannot just have it without it, or I mean you can, but it looks kind of weird like that. But I like that a lot. So there's your effect piece that comes with Cyclops. Pegs in very nice and snug, and it looks great. And then last but not least, the final accessory that it comes with is the left arm to the Sentinel Build-A-Figure. This actually completes our Build-A-Figure now. With one figure remaining in the wave that comes with no Build-A-Figure, we now can build Sentinel, but we will review the final figure first before reviewing our Sentinel, so we can just get through every figure in the wave. So stay tuned for that. So when it comes to the articulation of the figure, we all pretty much know what to expect here. The head is on a ball jointed hinge, so he looks up quite a bit and he looks down quite a bit, till of course it does pop out once you max out that movement. But left and right goes pretty good. Got a little bit of head tilt. We have the arms going forward and back. They go in and out just fine. That goes for both. We have bicep swivels. We have double jointed elbows. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. We have an ab crunch, forward and back. Swivel at the waist, kicks forward and back. In and out, we have thigh swivels with double jointed knees right here. We have ankles that go forward and back on a hinge, and then on a ankle rocker as well. So to start off our comparison, we have a couple figures from the same wave. We have Omega Sentinel on the left, and we have Marvel Girl on the right side there. Looks like Omega Sentinel and Cyclops close to the same height. Cyclops might have a tad bit more height than her, and then Marvel Girl is standing the shortest. And up next we have Moira McTaggart on the right, and then we have Charles Xavier standing on the left side, there being the tallest figure of the bunch. Up next, I'll throw in Magneto from the same wave, and Firestar was a single release, not part of this wave, but I'll throw her in here anyways, since she is one of the more recent releases by Hasbro. Alright, and here we have Cyclops next to Cyclops. This is of course the one from the Jubilee Build-A-Figure wave. Then here we have the Jim Lee Cyclops from the Warlock Build-A-Figure wave. Then here's the Jim Lee Cyclops with the bomber jacket, or the motorcycle jacket. This is the one from the Love Triangle 3-pack. And then here he is next to the Cyclops from the Dark Phoenix Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack. Alright guys, and that's going to wrap things up for this review of the House of X Cyclops from the Tri-Sentinel Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure you check out my previous reviews from the wave, where I reviewed all the previous characters or figures that are part of this wave. We only have Wolverine to go, so stay tuned for that. And then we have Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure coming up last, but certainly not least. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the figure, and subscribe if you have not done so already. As always, everyone, have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.